that's gonna be quite something else. Okay, now that I've finished that part of the chapter, now that I can actually grind up for the money and the experience later on, this can be very helpful. But now, oh, right, time to select. There we go. So the clash at Naggiar on the eve of battle, and I'm very curious to see what happens here. Does not look like anything pleasant. If you can, at the very least, guess what the pictures are all about. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Actually, you know what, before I do go in that, can I do anything? Like, I know I got a lot of stuff, but, can I actually do anything? Ooh, I probably can. Training field friends?
Welcome to train all you.
Oh yeah, they'll be able to level up at least once. All of them. Oh, just enough.
Fight the bullet! No!
No pain, no gain, you know how it works, my friend. Now they're all level 12s.
Okay, you've earned clearance for a new order. Put it to good use out there.
What's the new order? You learned Caution. This order protects one ally by reducing damage taken from enemy interception fire. Wait. So I'm guessing that means if they're in the line of fire, you know, kind of like that last time, with that whole, what was it? Is that little army, that AT armor tank thing? I can't remember what it was called. But when I had Welkin and Rosie together, I aimed for the soldier, and the Edelweiss, while trying to take out said soldier along with Rosie, also took out the Grenadier himself. I'm guessing that's what that's referring to. Oh, an antidote. This order cures one ally of negative status. Nice, 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 nice.
Come back.
So an antidote has been concocted. Huzzah! Okay. As for R&D, actually I'll save that for next. First I want to make sure I have enough money.
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall?
Yes, I am. Border Town Brawl reclaimed! A recent release from Gallia's Central Forces confirmed that the Border Town Brawl was successfully taken from Imperial control. The armies of Gallia and the Empire now stand face to face along the massive Naggiar plains, braced for a direct and all-out clash. Brule represents a key Imperial supply route, making this militia win one with recursions that extend far beyond the small border town. In a remarkable coincidence, the officer who led the Brule operation and the leader of the militia's Squad 7, Welkin Gunther, age 22, is a Brule native himself. He returned to claim his town from the Empire after being ousted by their original invasion over 6 months ago. Yeah, vengeance was had. Historical artifacts stolen. Ragnite National University Department of Archaeology reported a theft from its archives on the 15th. The objects in question are 2 artifacts of unknown age, unearthed last year from a university dig site in Various, and are said to contain exceptionally pure Ragnite. Though their creation likely predates Ren history, their shapes bear strong resemblance to the lance and shield spoken of in the myth of the Valkyria. Whether these were truly used by the warriors of legend, or whether they bore a ceremonial significance remains unclear. An investigation into who was behind the missing items is currently underway, but no leads have surfaced at a present time. You guys don't think... Oh boy. What has that boy got himself into? I mean, obviously it makes sense now, you know... like at first I thought, oh hey, these were just Silvaria's weapons, but it makes sense there's multiple of them, I'm guessing. If that's what they're referring to. But what's he got planned? I think we're gonna figure it out later, but, alright.
So, come to make a donation to the Get Ellet's Name on a Book Fund?
That depends, do you have anything? Nope, you're pretty much done. Alright then.
Come back and see the writing on the wall again soon.
In that case, time to spend all our money!
Well,
It's like a greedy teen after their work, it's time to spend all our money on a good weaponry. Alright, what do we have here? Firepower, accuracy, and add effect boosts. Nice, nice. Although I'm kind of regretting what will happen if I, well, I think. I'm assuming you want to equip to all the characters that have, already have the, ceremonial weapons equipped. I'm hoping for that. So I'm just gonna do this one from left to right. That's. Accuracy boost 7. There we go. Alright then. Next up the mags. Still nothing new. Unfortunately. Finally, the enhanced mortar and firepower boost. That's about time. Wait, what does this do? Alright, this is less powerful, less range and everything. Well, actually, no, hold on. So yeah, it's less range and less tank power, but it's better for actual assault on people. Which actually would be handy for some of my guys, because I don't use all my Lancers for tank ops. And I like to, you know, also give them more opportunity to fight. So I'll do just that. And of course the firepower boost, who wouldn't buy that? As for sniper rifles, nothing new there either. Firepower boost for the, this guy. And again. And again! Jeez, these guys are now just upgrading. Okay. Here you go. Okay. Anything new? Nope. Okay. Still nothing new in grenades. Okay. Ooh, yeah, just enough for this. And hopefully enough for this next one. Yeah, just enough. Can't buy anything for tanks, unfortunately, but hey, this is all worth it. It's all freaking hey. I can deal with it. Besides, I plan on grinding a lot of this stuff off screen anyway, so yay! But also just to make sure of things, let's see. Okay, yeah, so sure enough, anyone that has the IR equipment, or sorry, 1R equipment will automatically keep that stuff, that's good. That being said, Alicia, yeah, I gave her that originally, didn't I? Rosie has her maximum 1R, maximum 12, they have all that. Oh, they have the most recent one. Let's see, what's better, this or this? Wait, Team Max. This has better range. I guess that's fine, actually. Okay, but now for this stuff. Jeez, we have 5 of these guys. Actually, I just thought about something. Before I do go into too depth with that, I probably should also check the command room, see if I want to change up my arsenal if I can.
Hello, Welkin.
Still no one new, apparently. Have we unlocked everybody by any chance? I can check this right now. Let's see. Oh, right. It's in book mode. My bad. Let's head over there real quick. If weapon tabs been updated, great. Personnel, here we go. So if what I'm thinking is true... Yeah, so that's all of our soldiers then. We've got everyone on the team. Which means I can sort them out later. To make my perfect, unbeatable, firing arsenal. I don't know. Okay then. So if that's the case, what do we have to deal with here? We got 5 engineers, like 4 more of those guys. I'm noticing a lot of shock troopers and scouts, which is kind of ridiculous. I probably won't be using all of them. Yeah, I'll have to decide this off screen. I will. For sure. But for the time being, this is what I'm gonna stick around with. I think I'll be fine for the time being. Yeah, squad barracks. That was it. So that being said, let's give these guys their appropriate weapons. Now, Largo and Yoko are the ones I use the most, if anything else. Hector, Walter, and Niles, on the other hand, are not very common. Actually, I use Niles as my third alternative, so Hector and Walter, I'll give them the extra new stuff. Oh, wait, Landcar M3R, I'm gonna equip those to these guys, actually. Do that right now. Seems much better. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. No, don't do that. Yeah, it has the same range, but better aim, and much more power. Okay, so then for these guys, he's gonna keep his. Walter, I'll give him, let's see, the timer, and then we have this thing. What was the one that had the effect? Wasn't there one that had that? Or no, this was, wait. Let me think. One has better person fire. Right, that was this. Equip only to the current unit. And I'll do the same thing with Hector here. Alright. So these guys are officially my soldier characters. The guys that'll actually take care of the army when I need to. As for these two, they are fine. I can live with not needing her X10. These guys have the best stuff. Actually, is there more sniper rifles? Well, I guess I should say besides good sniper rifles. GSR-3R. Now there's only one of that, unfortunately. That kinda sucks. But it is what it is. Okay then. And then it goes to the war cemetery, but even if there is a new thing there, I can't afford it. I highly doubt I will be able to. So that'll definitely be something I do off screen. But alright, enough delay. That's been a good half hour spending just delaying this. Let's actually head on to this on the eve of battle, and it looks like this could be divided into two sections. 1A and 1B. Let's see where this goes.
After wresting it from the Empire's control, Squad 7 left Brule for Naggiar, the stage for this war's grandest battle.
Okay then.
Even as they traveled, an increasing number of soldiers streamed into both camps. Both sides braced to feel the brunt of the other's army in the fight for all of Gallia.
General, as I've said 100 times now, I strongly recommend a change of tactics. With the disparity in numbers, it's lunacy to send the Gallian forces on an all-out attack.
I can agree with the captain on that one.
We'd stand better chances centered around our defensive holdings, fending off advances.
The enemy have gathered in one place for us. We can't let this chance slip by.
Yes, but we can't also risk it. For all we know, this can be a trap.
If we win this one battle, we'll be able to kick those imps out of Gallia for good.
General, we lack the manpower to break through an enemy force that large.
If we're short on soldiers, why aren't you out drafting more farmhands for us?
Do you honestly plan to let our countrymen die needlessly out there?
When attacked, if not now, Varrot, we will win this battle. We must. We'll throw everything Gallia's got at them. A few casualties are going to be inevitable.
Yeesh. He sounds a lot like me when I'm cranky.
If you've got time to sit there fretting, go light a fire under those yokels of yours.
Understood. I will do my best.
Sorry I'm late.
We deploy him?
We're still on standby. I'm figuring we'll get the order to move out a bit past noon.
Gotcha!
Is everybody ready to go?
All set and waiting for the word. But it sure looks like the enemy's got us in numbers.
They do. The invading front's nearly all here. This one's gonna be a major battle.
As in, like Fort Knox kind of, big?
I've made my peace with it and all, but seeing them all lined up out there's heavy.
Guys, can I say something?
Alicia?
I grew up in an orphanage. I don't have a family, and I always thought I was alone. But Welkin showed me I was wrong. That I wasn't alone at all. Not anymore. The Sevens are... You guys are my family now.
The squad's your family.
Oh, come on, it's not that far-fetched, is it?
Before a big battle like this, it's scary. I figure I feel just like all of you do. But when I think I'm here alongside my family, I feel strong enough to fight.
Family, huh? My old folks are gone, and I got no siblings, but I bet this is what it's like. Of course, any siblings of mine would have grown up a lot better acting than you lot.
Sounds odd to say it, but you're right. And I bet Isara's watching over us all.
Still a little too soon, but thanks for the, vote of confidence there.
All right, let's go do this.
Yeah, let's go put holes in those tanks.
Yeah, Then let's all come back here together.
We'll get through this fight and see Gallia free again on the other side.
That's settled. The Clash of Naggiar, the Iron-Willed Valkyria. Alright then, Silvaria. Let's do this.
Your Grace, all troops have arrived at Naggiar and adopted combat positions. This time we'll crush their feeble army and see your Grace to the doorstep of Randgries.
Make it so. Silvaria, you have never failed me in your loyalties thus far. I exist because you exist, one aside the other. You go with my trust.
Sir, Your Grace, you are too kind. I was a worthless wretch before you brought me into the light of Your Grace's company. Estranged from my parents before I could know them, thrown into that research facility. The object of heinous experiments and deprived of human contact. But Your Grace took me from that place, raised me to be a human before a Valkyria.
Then awaken the powers within you. I betrayed the trust you placed in me.
No, Grace. Once I learned that the Valkyria's powers stir only when the body faces death. I didn't hesitate a moment. I would gladly pierce this breast again, even now.
Please don't. Like I actually felt that. I don't even feel sorry for Silvaria and all, but I felt that. And he had a mention in the breast. My worst spots.
When you granted me the shield and the lance from the ruins, I became Valkyria only for you. Never until then had I thought to feel pride in the Valkyria's blood within me.
Now is the time to show the world the power that blood holds. Go forth, Silvaria. Bring victory to my army.
Yes, sir!
The Clash of Naggiar. Silvaria, the Destroyer. Oh boy, this is getting impactful. Like, I'm actually a bit nervous right now. I'm just gonna create a save file. I know it's not the battle yet, but I need this. Like, I just... I'm nervous. I really am. And sure enough, they're all just being flushed out there into war. Into death's doorstep. And there she is.
Tanks at 015. Gallian forces approaching. Approximately 2 regiments.
Silly fools. Now feel the power of the Valkyria.
Overkill much?
My Lord Maximilian, this time we will win. I promise you.
Oh boy, I hate her so much. Well, more so as a fighter than a character. You know what I mean. This is gonna suck. Oh. I swear, we had to face her in the battlefield.
This is a full-scale showdown against the Empire's entire invasion force. Here are the details.
We're to face her, we really are. The Imperial forces are holed up in an expansive network of trenches across the Naggiar plain. Our soldiers have been working to dig trenches, but the folks upstairs have issued an order for an all-out attack. Do your best to avoid enemy fire as you make your way into those trenches, then commence your offensive. The objective is the occupation of the enemy's base camp. You'll notice there's a broad path of no man's land between the trenches and Oz, wide open to heavy bombing. If our intel is right, they have off-site, long-range rockets training on the area. They can't hear you inside those trenches, but more or less the entire flatland area will be caught in the blast. We think the order of fire is being issued from the enemy's camp midway across the combat area. If you occupy the right camp, you should be able to prevent any more rockets from coming in. Furthermore, because of their inability to avoid those rockets, you won't have your tanks to start with this time. Once you stop the rockets, the tanks can be deployed. Until then, it's up to the foot soldiers to take that camp. Well, that's good news, because frankly, the Shamrock would be hosed if we brought him in early, just saying. But alright, we got 8 soldiers this time around. Oh, wait. Oh no, they don't have him here, period. Okay, so we can just sort this out how we want to. Okay, so we're going in the middle. The way I want to do this... Back to the top. Alright. So I have Alicia right here. Waiting over Nancy to this other side. Rosie. And... yeah, Edie. Can have you guys in here. And then over here are our good friends, Alex and Vice, doing what they do best. Oh, where is he? There he is. They're doing what they do best. And then, of course, they're going to need their extra support in the form of engineers. And that should do it for now. Hopefully. Again, fingers crossed we don't run into Selvaria. Like, I'm holding them right in my left hand right now. I'm hoping for the best.
It's time to begin the operation. I ask that you give me 100% on this one.
Well, why wouldn't I?